Well, it all began a little over 2 years ago when this all started with more than 200 nations staking their claim to be top of the world. Well, 32 made it to the finals here, and after a tournament spanning the better part of a month, featuring endless football on almost every day, it is a straight fight now for the title of the world's best. It has been a great festival of friendship, of sportsmanship so far, and one that we hope which will end with a flourish. This stadium has that. I do wonder what might be going through the minds of these players ahead of this game of games, the very pinnacle of the world game.
Well, when it's this big, Peter, you're having an extra word with yourself in trying to ensure you make the best start you possibly can. Do your bit for the team without any mistakes. We've seen that tense edge during the lineup, so start as you mean to go on, strongly.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Adams. Real McKennie! Bruno Guimaraes. Chance to break. Rodrigo. To Douglas Luiz. Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Now it's Pulisic. Eder Militao tries to clear, and it's been taken straight back. Reina aimed it up to meet it. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Back to the goalkeeper. Carter Vickers. Robinson. McKennie. Spread out to the left. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Robinson. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he cuts out the supply. Carter Vickers. Playing towards the other side. Nicely intercepted. Robinson. Here's McKennie. Musa. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. McKennie. Now it's Reina. He's found a way through. Reina! And he goes again! Turn out to be a big, big goal. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
The United States have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Eder Militao. Looking for options for movement.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. Danilo. Vinicius, real chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
McKennie. Pulisic. McKennie. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. It's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. Vinicius Junior. Lucas Paqueta. Not the most accurate pass. Musa. Adams. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pulisic. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Robinson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Passes short and sharp. He's through, and this looks dangerous. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Musa. Defender's on the back foot. Pinches it off him. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Danilo. Lucas Paqueta to Douglas Luiz. Now it's Rafinha. Danilo. Danilo tries making a foray down the right. Now the finish! Rodrigo. Might be... And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Pulisic. Reina. Oh, he's in shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's looking for the runner here. Reina. Very nicely done. Oh, the shot could be on here. And he whips it in. And that has been cleared. Adams. Now it's McKennie. Chance! Brazil playing here with a nice expansive style.
Yeah, with their fullbacks making up the numbers in attack too, just need to make sure the back line doesn't become too stretched and faced with too much ground to cover.
Marquinhos, out to the left it goes. Looking for the runner, Vinicius Junior. Now here's the delivery. He just... Great hit! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as Tesco Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. It's crossed into the middle. Gets good distance on it. Musa. Back in possession and ready to go again. Rodrigo. Knocks it out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Danilo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. McKennie. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Robinson. Move forward and quickly so. Danilo gets it clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the... Great chance! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Plays it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Danilo spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. And here's the chance to counter. Shifted upfield. Played into space out wide. Adams. Played into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. A real chance to break. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Rodrigo! Just off target. Pulisic. Adams. Over to the left. Lucas Paqueta. Gets his pass away. He is through here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Reina. Musa. Oh, a delicate chip through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries to get it clear. And that's left him on the... Can he finish? Keeper's got it again. Carter Vickers. Looking to hit the front line. Decent hit! Eder Militao. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That has been clubbed away. Adams. Here's McKennie. Eder Militao attempts a clearance. Fiddles it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. McKennie. Oh, good ball, shot, Musa! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Brazil can counter promptly here. No, that's been intercepted. Adams. McKennie, played out to the left flank. Showing great feet there. So it's going to be another corner. Danilo. Rafinha. Now it's Rodrigo. Spread out to the left. Robinson with the clearance. McKennie. Pulisic. Threads one in. He is just caressing the ball. Lucas Paqueta. Eder Militao, and it's Marquinhos, and it's Danilo. Rodrigo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Big chance! And he's heaved it away. Now who's going to be first to this? McKennie, out to the right, and that could set him on his way. Oh, look at the space here. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Out to the left it goes. That's a throw. Vinicius Junior, Brazil looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's neat. Promising cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rafinha puts in a cross. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pulisic turns back here, probably the best option. Throw it. Now it's Rodrigo. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Gets into some space. And that's been well dealt with. Now the counter. Pulisic in acres of space out wide. Can he latch on to this? McKennie. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Interesting ball. Rodrigo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Reina.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rafinha. That is lovely. Lucas Paqueta. So, what can they make of this? McKennie. McKennie! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Gets his pass away. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's had it! Goal! The United States! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They run it back and bit hard.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
Threads one in.
McKennie really added the width there.
Climbs up big! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The United States clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the ball was recovered.
The United States went 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hefty. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Robinson.
Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Looking here to chip it through. Adams. Pulisic. Here's McKennie. Pulisic. McKennie. Now it's Pulisic. Massive lead! Stood up well to him. Moussa! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Rafinha. Danilo. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Look at the space here. Oh, that's delightful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's onside. Hit into the middle. Lucas Paqueta gets it away. Rodrigo. Could move up a gear here. Moussa. Looking for the runner. And the defence can get it clear. Alisson sends that a long way. They could break here.
Robinson.
Pulisic. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's got away. Rafinha hurtling down that right flank. read needed to be.
Robinson. Robinson.
Now Pulisic. McKennie. Now Pulisic. Lobbed in behind.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Eder Militao is there to heave it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pulisic. Showing good feet. Has a goal! A wonderful effort all by himself.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
They've played it short. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that is one way to stop him. And now they can spring out of defence.
Robinson.
Reina. Musa. Now Reina. Musa. Can he get away here? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others.
Tries a shot! No, not this time.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well spotted. Rafinha. Done delicately. Knocks it away. They've got a corner here. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lucas Paqueta to Douglas Luiz, gently done. Nice sequence of passes this. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the ball's a good one here. That was very necessary. And it's Danilo. Great skill, that's nice. Nice physical challenge. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's a sharp little ball here. He's left his man. Bruno Guimaraes moved on forwards. Danilo. Cleared without complication. And it's going to be another throw. And it's Danilo. Tries to get it clear. That has been cut short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
striker's got good distance on that. Eder Militao. And it's played forward. Caught offside that time. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Adams, Carter Vickers. Moussa. Looking tidy in possession here. Now that's shot, a goal! To get it away. Adams. Moussa! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Rafinha. Fiddles it through. It's a goal kick. Eder Militao. And they're quick to get it back. And the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that's well seen too. Opts for safety. Marquinhos. Eder Militao. And back to the keeper they go. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Pulisic. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Forwards and with intent. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played out wide. Now it's Douglas Luiz. And that's aimed into the middle. And now the breakaway. McKennie. Thinks one through. Goalkeeper's ball. Looking for options for movement. That is a great pick out. Moussa. He's played him through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Could try cutting inside here. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
The United States have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
The United States, Pulisic concedes a free kick for that. Marquinhos. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. And Rafinha. That's tidy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's trying the shot. Leave it clear. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Danilo. That's very neat. Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's had a crack. Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. The second half sparks straight into life. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
Pulisic, now he's off and running. Now it's Rafinha. Douglas Luiz. And that is a little undercooked. Pulisic. Oh, well played, well played. Ball is over the line. Gets away from his opponent. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Douglas Luiz, Rodrigo. Danger averted for now. We get a throw-in. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lucas Paqueta. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Chip through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He is through here. Rodrigo. Played out towards the right wing. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Lucas Paqueta. Goes into the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
It's gone back to the keeper. Allison punts it upfield. Robinson driving on and making good progress. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's had it nicked away. Robinson, Adams, Carter-Vickers, Robinson, Pulisic, Robinson, lovely feet. Towering header! It's shot loose, who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. Here's the delivery. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Robinson, McKennie, Robinson, he's a sharp little ball here. Danilo is there and he can get that clear. Great leap! Tries to get it clear, and a second time! That's caused a worry or two.
Adams did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Pulisic. Reina. Gets a good foot in there. And they can counter here. Lucas Paqueta. Interesting ball. Rodrigo. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Marquinhos to Douglas Luiz. Oh, he's found some space here. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Eder Militao. Played out to the right. Rodrigo, he's got the shot away! Oh, he can pounce on that! And the follow-up! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rafinha, great defending, strong and determined. McKennie. The United States finding their passes. Marquinhos. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nicely worked. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Massive lead! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Keeper's dealt with that. Reina. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Towering header! He can get that clear. Adams. Musa. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Vinicius Junior, good spot, he's seen the run. McKennie. Adams. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice touch. Now it's McKennie. Rafinha, a scorer already in the game. Now it's Lucas Paqueta, spread neatly. It's a deception, his positioning was spot on. Threads one in. Now it's Reina. Pulisic. And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken short. Over to the left. And he's heaved it away. That could spell trouble. McKennie. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on, now then! Eder Militao. Gets his pass away. Rafinha.
Brazil are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. That's been cut out, well played. McKennie. Sends it forward, calmly anticipates, and is forced to go back. Pulisic. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ball's gone out of play. Brazil have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. He's free, he has got space. And it's hoisted clear. Eden Militao gets it away. And back it goes. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, real chance to break. Lovely bit of skill. Pulisic delivers. And he's there to get rid. And the cutback. Hits one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's well spotted. Carter Vickers. Musa. Out to the right. And it's played into the middle. Swings it across. Oh, the counter could be on here. And it's lofted through here. Alisson catches it safely. Now it's Pulisic.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
There will be a throw-in. Up for a header!
No, he's got that completely wrong.
McKennie. Played out to the left flank. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a key interception. McKennie. Pulisic. Musa. Reina. Cleared without complication. Musa.
Brazil deploying the high press here, trying to force the defence into making mistakes.
Quite, you got it.
Yeah, keep the ball hemmed in here while looking for anything they can pounce on, and that's what they want to do.
Clips it so gently. Reina. He's had it taken off him, and he has been fouled there. Played out towards the right wing. Reina wriggles his way through. And a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Keeper's ball. Looking for the runner.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Defending of the desperate variety. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pulisic. Reina! And he's there to get it away. Robinson. And he's straight offside.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Pulisic. Robinson. Here's McKennie. He's in! Can he finish? Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Rodrigo. Big chance to get at them. Always onto this. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. McKennie. Out to the left it goes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's a good ball. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. It's run loose here. Pulisic. Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. The United States are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. And, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Aronson.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Climbs up big! Sticks it away! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. The United States take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for options for movement. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Pulisic! And more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pulisic. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's left his man. Played into chance for the header. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Reina. ball, looking to counter. Oh, super find. Just to show off his quick feet. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. He's found the way through. Tries to get it clear. Got a throw in. Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for it! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, sweet feet. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Oh, such a clever touch. Succumbs to the pressure. Pulisic, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
It's one! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And that has been clubbed away. Eder Militao looks to get on the end of this. So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. That's been levered clear. Now it's Rodrigo. Looking to break out here. Eder Militao. The United States can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Referee's given a throw. The changes then in quick succession.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Rafinha, there's the delivery. Real chance! Goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Short changes him with that pass. He's played it long. Carter Vickers. Oh, good spread. No, that's been intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. McKennie. Pulisic. He's shifting through the gears here. Aronson. The United States finding their passes. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Rodrigo. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, great chance! Chance to break. Aronson. Oh, and he's through the middle. McKennie. McKennie! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And what do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Pulisic. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here. Brazil have a free kick. And he's away. He's had a shot. Could be danger here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Big chance! Big chance! He's kept it out just.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
The United States making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well read, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Rodrigo. Played in by Rodrigo. Reina. Fiddles it through. Oh, super find. He's got away. The defence proved infallible then. And that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's going to be pulled back for that one. Marquinhos tries to clear. Nicked it back promptly. Pulisic.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Played out to the right.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, really good feet. Played in by Rodrigo.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Brazil making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Shot a goal! Reina. Interesting ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eder Militao, spread out to the left. Oh, that's nice. That is a brilliant interception. Aronson. And he cuts out the supply. Now this could be... And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Into the last 5 minutes. Richards. And he skips past his man. Massive leap! Harmlessly behind. Start all over again with the goalkeeper. Carter Vickers. Adams. Richards. Aronson. Reina. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Richards, and back to the keeper they go. Keeper's got good distance on that. Reina. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pulls it back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that was very necessary. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Aronson. And retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Here's McKennie. Well, they've got it again. McKennie. That's good play. Pulisic. Knocks it away. Out to the right. And it's hoisted clear. Flings it across. And the shot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Carter Vickers. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. 5 minutes to add. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. They're back on the ball again. Well-timed, excellent interception. Carter Vickers. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pulisic going full tilt down the left. The ball, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Adams moved forward and quickly so. Out towards the flank. Cross from Pulisic. Gets good distance on it. Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Reina. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now who's going to be first to this? Marquinhos gets it back. He's had a hit! Now it's Rafinha. Eder Militao. A real chance to break. Played out towards the right wing. Aimed in towards the centre. Richards. Aronson. Oh, good spread. McKennie. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Aronson. Nice control. Adams. Out to the right. Oh, he's found... Has a goal!
Oh, that is very close.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
That has been cut short. That's the throw. Marquinhos shifted upfield. And he's managed to get rid. Brazil get it back again. Gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. McKennie. Moved on forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. That's been intercepted. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Brazil in a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. punched away. It's a good-looking cross. And that's been levered clear. Rodrigo! In for the follow-up! And he's found the net! Deep into injury time! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And now he has two. Brazil give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.